My name is Meredith, and in the spring of 2008, my brother was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 19. It was just really shocking. I think there's a lot of denial that it even happened. It's like we kind of expect him to walk in at any moment. Like every time I'm home and we're all together, it's just kind of expect him to walk in the door at any moment. I was pulling into the hospital and I got a call from my mom's phone, and it was a nurse, and she says, "Where are you? I'm downstairs waiting for you to take you up to your brother." That's when I was like, holy, what's happening? The doctor came up and said, I just want you to know there's still a heartbeat very occasionally, so legally we have to keep going unless you tell us to stop. But we'll keep going. Let me know. I'll come back, whatever. I just remember I'm standing behind my parents, and having to watch your parents make that decision is the worst thing ever. And my mom looks at my dad, I'll never forget it, and she goes, "I think we should stop, but I can't tell him to stop." And I've never seen my dad, I've seen my dad cry once before this day, and he was like, "I agree." It's so crazy how then it just stops, all the noise stops. He was really very vibrant. He just emoted all this energy all the time. Even when he was having a bad day, he was kind of just very energetic. I mean, he just had all of this energy kind of coming from him all the time, and he was constantly putting other people in good spirits, whether it was the nurses that were there or other patients. He made a lot of friends on that floor, and he was actually in a children's hospital, so most of those patients were much younger than him, so he was making friends with 5 and 7-year-old kids at music hour in the community room. So he was definitely he could talk to anyone. Didn't matter how old they are, where they were at in their life, he could just make a friend with anyone. It's the reason there are such great programs across the country for transplant and chemo, and there are all these things happening that could not happen without the funding that comes from the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.